What is going on, guys? Rodney here with Crypto Bros, bringing you another cryptocurrency video. And in tonight's video, we're actually going to be talking about some really cool things that have happened recently. We're going to be talking about the Icon Mainnet. We're going to be talking about Tron's first beta launch in March. We're going to be talking about a big pickup for Stormcoin, and then I'm just going to touch on a few hot coins. I don't hold any of these, but that I've seen a ton of buzz on literally within the last 24 hours. So that being said, let's get in today's video. This is the probably 14th time I've tried to shoot this, so everything pretty much went from red to green here on CoinMarketCap, but for the most part, it's been a pretty dull 10 days. You know, a lot of people, myself included, have been sitting on the sidelines. I haven't made a lot of major moves, which has also made it hard to come up with new content. But, you know, I've even seen some people refer to it as boring. So just been doing a lot of reading and trying to stay ahead and improve my knowledge on some of these coins. And the first thing we're going to be talking about is Icon. Now, in some of the other videos that I've made in the past with some pickups that I made and stuff, a lot of people are asking about, you know, no Icon, no Icon, no Icon. Well, I get it. Icon's the shit, guys. And in this article, if you haven't heard about it, I'll give you a super brief overview, and then we'll talk about the mainnet. If you don't know what that is, I'll fill you guys in. But this just says, could this blockchain in Korea be the first to connect an entire country? So basically, I'm actually just going to read you the snippet here just because I think it does a really nice job of summing up what this coin does. But it says, a house of Korean fintech startups is working on creating an ecosystem called Icon that will allow government departments, universities, hospitals, securities, banks, and private companies to interact without third-party networks that charge transaction fees or delay the process. The applications could range from trading not only digital currencies, but also stocks, games, securities, information, and even hospital databases. So they're literally creating an ecosystem, a network of stuff that can flow throughout an entire country. So what I like about this, and I get it, I'm late to the party. What I like about this is it has real world application. What we're going to talk about is they have something. They have a product at this point. It's not just a white paper and a list of ideas. They're in action. So, which brings me over to this article, and I was going to shoot this last night. I had some issues, some technical difficulties getting my video to upload. So I'm going to skip this article. I'm just going to go right here. I gave up at like 10 o'clock and I was pissed. But so anyway, today Icon launched their mainnet. Now, if you don't know what a mainnet is, that's their actual like blockchain. That's like their product. There's a test net, which they use for testing, and their mainnet. And today was a huge launch for them. You know, they're get their feet on the ground. In the last literally like 2 weeks, my Twitter feed has been littered with Icon stuff about blowing up and the launch of the mainnet and how big this is going to be and all the moves it's going to make. And honestly, you know, for Icon, this is a huge deal. And all this article just says, it says, January 24th, 2018, we have successfully generated the Genesis block of Icon mainnet and minted all ICX as planned. Thank you for your patience. Then it just kind of talks about, you know, some of the stuff that they're going to be doing moving forward. They have some apps that they're going to be building on top of this platform. They're going to be releasing those details on January 31st at the Icon Annual Summit, the Genesis. So there is that. Again, guys, why I like this project is it's not just ideas. There is stuff in action. There is a product. There's things moving, and there's stuff out there. And so this actually kind of brings me to the next article we're going to talk about, and it's Tron. And I know a lot of people hold Tron, have high hopes for long terms and growth of Tron. And so this is big news for you guys. It just says Tron's first beta version, Exodus, will be launched on March 31st. And I'll read this little snippet here. It says, today, Tron officially announced the latest progress of project development. Wow, butchering that. Of project development, showing that main network functions were all set and it will be launched on March 31st. This should be the second important upgrade after the open source on December 29th. If you remember back to early January, I think it was January 5th, we saw a price high of 28-ish cents. We're now down around 7, but then it goes down here and it says, we also learned from Chen, the leader of Tron's technical department, that during R&D, of Mainnet, it integrated advantages of multiple blockchain systems proposed and realized by following core functions. Now, what this is, this term, I've seen this before, this UTXO, this is actually what they're using for the Bitcoin Hush or Hush airdrop. They're basically taking a handful of different blockchains and combining them into one like super blockchain. It's supposed to be really good, like in terms of like the technical stuff that is over my head. So anyway, this is good news for Tron holders. You know, I'm hoping that, you know, we all know that Tron is very active on their Twitter page and Justin Sun with, you know, partnerships and this and that and the other thing. So this could be a big step for everyone holding Tron. Good luck to all you guys. So the last and final thing that I want to cover, and this is a big one for me, is Storm Coin. Now, if you don't know, so Storm actually signed IOHK Charles Hoskinson, the guy, the old CEO of Ethereum, the guy of Cardano, ADA, the legend in himself. They brought him on to Storm Coin. Here's just a couple tweets. This is within the last couple days, but this is such a huge move for Storm, and Storm is a coin that, in terms of having the most of, or the most individual coins, is the top of my list. So I am super pumped to see this. This is a tweet from Simon Yu, or I'm not exactly sure how to say that, so I'm just guessing, but it says, "I'm extremely thrilled to have legend IOHK Charles guide Storm team as a senior advisor. Charles is a personal hero of mine and also many others, and one of the most brilliant men in the world with both tech and business." And then down here is just a quote that Storm Token tweeted. It just says, "One of the most important tasks ahead of all projects in the space is finding real-world use cases for our technology. StormX has repeatedly demonstrated an ability to bridge the practicality gap and get crypto to the masses." If you don't know anything about Stormcoin, it is a gamified it's a gamified, trying to think of their little slogan, micro task like platform. So if you guys are online and you've used stuff like Fiverr or Upwork or something, basically what you can do is you can put a job out there to post, and someone will fill that job and do it. Maybe it's write an article, maybe it's proofread something, maybe it's shoot a video for you, but you can put these little jobs out there, and people can do this. Storm's thing is you can do this anywhere, anytime, and you can do it even on your phone, and you can earn a cryptocurrency, whether it's Storm token, Bolts, Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can do a couple different things on their platform, and this is a very cool, applicable token. So this just actually drives home and why I will be holding this for the long term. But I'm super excited to see this. And this is old news, but I'll reference here because I have it up. And this is about Simon Yu. And this just says he was considered one of the 17 most influential Asian Americans in blockchain. Just some really cool people involved in this on this team, in this space, and I think there's going to be some really great things from this coin, especially when it hits Bittrex. I don't know when that is, but the Bittrex CEO is on the advisor board as well. So I think there's some serious upside here. I think it's trading for pretty cheap, and we'll check some of this stuff out in a little bit. Storm, current price 7 cents. That's actually down from a high of 24. And then even Icon, I know that we've talked about this, but I mean, here's its hourly graph from today at 8:44. I'm assuming this candle is maybe because of a successful launch of their mainnet, but this just kind of came late in the afternoon. And honestly, Icon is a dirt cheap price too. I think it was. Sorry guys, I think its all-time high was right around $12 and some change. So really at $8, $7-8, I think that's a super good buy. Definitely some room to grow. Like everything else, I see it 12. I thought I saw 1247, 1206. There it is. 1247. So definitely some room to grow here. And I've seen a lot of projections, and I get that those are very, you got to take them with a grain of salt. But you know, Icon to $100, we see that fairly often. But super great buy-in price. I even saw stuff like 2 weeks ago that said it would never get back down to this price, and here we are at $8.50. So a good buy in the intermediate. So anyway, past that, Icon, good price. Okay, onto some coins I've seen a ton of buzz on. Number one is Data. Blockchain _ data is its Twitter. This, and we'll read this here, I do not know almost anything about this coin. I've literally started just seeing the hype around it, and now it's blown up on Twitter like most things do. Literally last night, right around this time, and it just says Data, and at this point it was not on CoinMarketCap yet, but it says it's a BAT competitor, all-star team, Microsoft, Twitter, LinkedIn, Alibaba, and a crazy amount of investor partners already. That white paper is a piece of beauty, but it's only on Huobi, I think is how you say it. There's just been so, I mean, look at this. There's just been so much good hype on this. Again, I don't know a ton about this. This just says an absolute hidden gem of a coin listed on Huobi. Data, aka Decentralized AI-powered Trust Alliance, a direct competitor of Basic Attention Token. I hold a little bit of that, but it says it is only better. Low market cap and an incredible team. What are you waiting for? I believe it's like maybe 5 cents, but it's up well over 100%. Let's see here. Wow, 145. On like the 9th time I shot this video, it was at like 100%, and then on like the 14th time I've shot the video, it was at like 129. Now I'm on like my 72nd try of shooting this video, and it's at 145. So it is just booming right now. I probably won't go out and set up a Huobi just to get it, but you can't win them all. So there's that. The other one that I've seen, and I mentioned this the other day, the other one I've seen a ton of hype on lately is Telecoin. It's very similar to Dent. If you guys know anything about Dent, it basically is like it's for, you know, world traveling mobile phones, how they're doing it with like a pricing mechanism across the blockchain. I'm not super well versed in here, but I know this is a super popular coin. I mean, if we look right here, I mean, this is kind of ironic. Obviously, I'm a fan of VeChain, but it says Tel, Icon, and VeChain. I'm predicting those to explode in the next couple days or so. So anyway, another one that could potentially, you know, pique your interest, potential gains to be made. But yeah, guys, that is all I have for you tonight. We covered, you know, the Icon mainnet. We covered the future beta launch for Tron. We covered Charles going to the Storm team, and we looked at a couple hot new coins. I don't know what these are going to do. Telcoin, I will tell you though, because I've seen it on there, is on KuCoin. If you haven't signed up for KuCoin, I'm sure you have at this point, but if you haven't, my referral link is below. If you care to use that, that's fantastic. If not, honestly, no big deal. All that being said, that's all I have for you guys tonight. If you're finding these videos helpful, if you're getting some value out of there, if you're picking up some tips of any kind, by all means, guys, feel free to subscribe. We would love to have you in the channel. We have some really good people that follow and know a lot of stuff. It's not just a bunch of assholes in the comments complaining about typos and misspoken words and pronouncing people's names wrong. There are some guys that are really helpful and seem to be good people down there. So anyway, yeah, feel free to subscribe, toss me a like. It's good for my soul. And I think that is all I have for you tonight. That being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya.